In this video, we will discuss 5 dating tips for introverts. This topic is particularly important for all you introverts out there who might be finding the dating scene a bit challenging. Introversion is not a hindrance in the world of dating, it's just a different game. The rules might be slightly different, but the goal is still the same: to connect with someone in a meaningful way. So, fret not, because we're about to uncover some effective strategies tailored just for you. Let's dive into these tips and see how they can help you navigate the dating world. Tip number 1, understand your introversion. Introversion, by definition, is the tendency to focus on one's inner world. It's not about being shy or antisocial, it's about where you draw your energy. Introverts often recharge by spending time alone and can feel drained after being in lively social situations for too long. It's important to understand that this is completely normal and not something to be ashamed of. When it comes to dating, understanding your introversion means recognizing your comfort zones and energy levels. It's about knowing when you're ready to step out into the social scene and when you need to step back and recharge. It's about understanding that a bustling bar might not be the best place for you to connect with a potential partner, and that's okay. Being aware of your boundaries is crucial. If you push yourself too hard, you may end up feeling exhausted and burned out, which isn't healthy or fun. Remember, dating should be an enjoyable experience, not a draining one. So take the time to understand your introversion and work with it, not against it. Knowing your boundaries and comfort zones is key to successful and enjoyable dating. Tip number 2, plan dates that are comfortable for you. As an introvert, comfort is key. It's important to remember that dating doesn't have to be an energy-draining experience. It can and should be enjoyable and relaxing. So when planning dates, think about what settings make you feel at ease. Perhaps you're more comfortable in quiet places where you can hear your thoughts and engage in deeper, more meaningful conversations. Think about a cozy coffee shop, a walk in the park, or even a visit to an art gallery or museum. These settings often provide an atmosphere that's more conducive to introspective thoughts and discussions. Activities that don't require constant conversation can also be a great choice for introverts. Consider an activity where you can share an experience, such as cooking a meal together, attending a painting class, or going for a hike. These experiences not only provide opportunities for conversation, but also give you shared memories to reflect on later. Planning dates that fit within your comfort zone can lead to more genuine connections. When you're comfortable, you're more likely to be yourself. And that's who your date really wants to get to know. So don't feel pressured to plan something extravagant or outside your comfort zone. In the end, the purpose of dating is not to impress each other with lavish dates or witty banter. It is about getting to know each other, understanding each other's personalities, interests, and values. It's about finding a connection, so keep it simple, keep it genuine, and most importantly, keep it comfortable for you. Remember, dating is about getting to know each other, not about impressing each other. Tip number 3, communication is key. We've all heard it before, but let's unpack it. Clear and honest communication is vital in all relationships, but especially so when you're an introvert navigating the dating world. It's about expressing your needs, your boundaries, and your feelings to your date, and not just assuming they'll intuitively understand. Now, as an introvert, you might find it challenging to articulate your thoughts and emotions. But remember, it's not about speaking volumes. It's about speaking truth. You don't have to be the life of the party or the most articulate person in the room to communicate effectively. Use your strong suit, your ability to listen and observe, to convey empathy and understanding. Expressing your needs is another crucial aspect. You need alone time to recharge? Share that. You prefer quiet, intimate settings over crowded places? Make it known. It's not about demanding, but about asserting your needs in a gentle, respectful manner. This transparency helps prevent misunderstandings and builds trust. Setting boundaries is equally important. If something makes you uncomfortable, say it. Your comfort and well-being should never be compromised in a relationship. Expressing boundaries doesn't make you a killjoy. It makes you human with valid feelings. Lastly, remember that communication is a two-way street. Listening is just as important as speaking. Show genuine interest in your date's thoughts and feelings. This reciprocity fosters a deeper connection and understanding. Clear communication builds understanding and respect, the foundations of any strong relationship. Tip number 4, practice patience and persistence. Now let's delve into this. Dating can be a slow process for introverts, and that's perfectly okay. You see, in the world of dating, there's no need to rush. The focus should be on finding a connection that's truly meaningful, rather than just filling a void or meeting societal expectations. Introverts often take their time to open up and may require a little more patience in the dating scene. That's where persistence comes into play. It's about understanding that good things often take time. And that's no different when it comes to relationships. Don't be disheartened if you feel like things are moving slowly, or if you haven't found the right person yet. It's important to remember that every journey is different, and there's no set timeline when it comes to love. So, keep showing up, keep being your authentic self, and keep searching for that connection that feels just right. Because when you find it, you'll realize that all the patience and persistence was worth it. Remember, good things come to those who wait. Tip number 5, prioritize self-care. The journey to find love can be quite exciting, but it can also be a bit overwhelming, especially for the introverts among us. It's like being on a roller coaster ride that never seems to end. But here's the thing. Even roller coaster rides have their pit stops. And that's what self-care is all about. Imagine you're a rechargeable battery. You start with a full charge, and as the day progresses, you use your energy. For work, for social interactions, and yes, for dating too. But what happens when you're running low? You recharge, of course. That's what self-care is. It's your recharge time. Taking time out for yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. Soak in a warm bath, read your favorite book, or simply spend some time alone in a quiet place. These acts of self-care can help replenish your energy levels, making you feel refreshed and revitalized. Beyond just recharging, self-care also plays a crucial role in reducing stress. Dating can sometimes bring along a fair share of anxieties, fear of rejection, worry about making a good impression, the list goes on. But when you care for yourself, you learn to manage these anxieties better. You learn to understand and accept that it's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to take things slow. It's okay to be you. Remember, the key to a successful dating journey is not just about finding the right person, but also about being the right person. And being the right person starts with taking care of you. Because when you're at your best, you can give your best. Taking care of yourself helps you bring your best self to the dating scene. That wraps up our 5 dating tips for introverts. Just to jog your memory, we delved into understanding your introversion, planning comfortable dates, the importance of communication, the need for patience and persistence, and the role of self-care. Remember, being an introvert isn't a roadblock to successful dating. It simply calls for a different approach. Remember to comment your thoughts and subscribe to the channel for more insightful videos. Happy dating!